Smart Culture, Mathematics.
What we'll do next is we'll plot the graph y is equal to the cosine of theta. You will see that the domain is from 0 degrees to 360 degrees inclusive. So this means that the function includes all angles starting at 0 degrees and ending at 360 degrees. So what we'll do is we'll substitute all the values for theta, and then we'll complete this table. You can use your calculator to do this. Once you've completed the table, you can now plot all these points, and then you can join them with a smooth curve. Let's discuss the range of this graph. Now the range is from -1 to 1 inclusive. This indicates that the cosine function's output will be within this closed interval. The x-intercepts occur at 90 degrees 0 and 270 degrees 0. These are the points where the cosine graph crosses the x-axis, meaning the cosine of these angles is equal to 0. The y-intercept occurs at 0 degrees 1. This is where the graph crosses the y-axis, which happens when theta is 0, and the cosine of 0 degrees is 1. Let's discuss the maximum turning points. The maximum turning points occur at 0 degrees, 1, and 360 degrees and 1. These points are where the cosine function reaches its highest value on the graph, which happens at the start and end of one complete cycle. Let's take a look at the minimum turning point. The minimum turning point occurs at 180 degrees, -1. This point is where the cosine function reaches its lowest value within one cycle. Let's take a look at this example question. So here we have to sketch the graph of a transformed cosine function. So the function is given by f of theta is equal to 2 cosine of theta plus 3, and it's defined for theta in the closed interval 0 degrees to 360 degrees. So 2 cosine of theta indicates that the cosine function is multiplied by 2, which affects the amplitude of the graph. Let's take a look at the domain of the function that is given to us. Theta is an element of the closed interval from 0 degrees to 360 degrees. This indicates the range of angle values over which the function is defined. When graphing this function, the coefficient 2 will stretch the graph vertically, doubling the standard amplitude of the cosine function. Typically, the cosine function has a maximum value of 1 and a minimum value of -1. However, with the amplitude of 2, the graph's peaks and valleys will extend to 2 and -2 respectively. The vertical shift of +3 will then elevate the whole graph so that the midline, which is normally at y is equal to 0, is now at y is equal to 3. Thus, the new maximum value will be 5 and the new minimum value will be 1. The domain indicates that we will plot the graph from where theta is equal to 0 degrees to where theta is equal to 360 degrees, showing one complete cycle of the cosine function. So what we'll do next is we'll complete this table by substituting the values for theta. And then we'll plot all the points and join the points with a smooth curve.
And that's a wrap on today's fascinating journey through the world of knowledge. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our ever-growing community of curious minds. We can't wait to embark on new educational adventures together.